Okay, now we want to talk about stages, bars, and room signs. Stages, remember I showed you a picture of the stage, and it sits on legs, and you can see right underneath it, like here. So what people do is just take ceiling crepe paper and staple it around the stages. So these are just some pictures to show you. This is very typical, very easy to do. This is what some people did that made it more interesting to them. They made it taller, a couple gals folded it all up, and they stapled it in the middle so there was like a ruffle going around the stage. What this shows, not very clearly I should say, but it actually has got Christmas tree lights around the edges of it. Incidentally, that's that ceiling I showed you all the people were putting up, the two crews working, and this is the finished ceiling. It doesn't look that great because the overhead lights are on. But when you turn the overhead lights on, it came out pretty nice. Here's another thing that one room had done. It was a Hawaiian type room, so they apparently cut up a hula skirt and put some artificial flowers on it. See, they had a fake palm tree and stuff here. The trouble with this, incidentally, is the multiple colors of stages. If they painted all the stages black, it would have been a lot better. And what happens is sometimes in a given room, given year, a room wants a stage a different color, and then in the next year's evolution, the same stages don't go to the same room every year. They did a neat thing on the joints. They covered them with some sort of colored paper. The decorations are not that inspiring, but that's what they did. This is the room sponsor sign. We'll talk more about that in a minute. This is what the new bars look like. These bars come apart in three pieces. The top comes off, the shelf comes out, the sides fold in. There's huge carts that they get put on. I was telling you that we finished these things in the building you're in now. There they are, going the finished ones that haven't been collected yet. We put one together and.
Will they be together, or we have to put them together?
No, they will be put together. The people who bring in the bars will put them together and they will collect them. You don't have to do anything with them. Would appreciate if you wiped them off, but that's it. Now, room signs, you'll have at least one room sponsor sign, maybe more, and it's important that the sponsor sign be placed where people are going to see it, and that means around the stage. The people come in the door, and this is the way they look. You'll even find that some people will stand in the door to watch the show. So that's what their focus is. So the signs need to be up here. If you put it back here, they're not going to be seen by all the people. And we owe it to the advertiser. They pay big bucks. We owe it to them to have their sign prominent. So there were multiple signs in this room. So now these are 2 different years, but they put the sign. There was a song and dance show, and then there was a band that sat off on the side.